Hey, good morning, guys. Dirk here. I just wanted to share a thought with you real quick about the power of using the tools that are around you. Right now, I'm shooting this video on a smartphone, and recently I've been really looking into people that are taking advantage of modern time technology. Right, so the power of these smartphones, the power of having a natural channel to have your content viewed by a lot of people, right? So instead of using this archaic machine up here to have commercials, things like that, that everybody's fast forwarding through because everyone TiVos now, nobody watches live TV. Everything is moving online, guys. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather almost watch a show on my phone because there's no commercial interruptions. That's where we're moving, right? We don't use landlines anymore. We use these. We don't watch live TV anymore. We just simply project things to that from these. So people that are taking advantage of this are making a lot of money. And they're figuring it out because they're using the cheap tools that are here in this system, right? I can very quickly shoot a video. I can very quickly upload that to YouTube and very quickly have that out to you guys in a matter of minutes. Let's think about this before these smartphones came out, right? I'd have to hire a production crew to come in. I'd have to shoot something on a camera, something like that. I mean, the power that we have to shoot videos now and get them out quickly for free is pretty ridiculous if you think about it. And for those people that aren't taking advantage of it, I really want to reach out to you right now and say, let's really start branding yourself. Let's really start looking at creating that brand. People that are figuring this out are saving thousands of dollars in advertisement. And the people that don't know the power that this camera, that this video, and this ability to have your stuff out there in social media have. Have you guys noticed that this last year, the Super Bowl ads were kind of okay? Remember whenever the Super Bowl ads were like awesome? Everybody's realizing now that nobody really watches live TV anymore. Think of all the people that were watching that live. Then think of all the people that are on their phones every single evening after the kids go to bed, on their phones, literally just scrolling. Are you a thumber or are you a pointer, right? That's the question. And are you a consumer of what you're seeing? And are you putting something out there to be consumed? That's the question. Recently I was watching a Gary Vaynerchuk video. Check him out. Just YouTube Gary Vaynerchuk. He was sitting down with the heads of Brown University. The heads of Brown University, very prestigious school, right? And he was talking to them about kids who had they had already received their admission letters from MIT, Stanford, and Brown, and they were choosing between those three schools. And they had emailed Gary, who has a massive media company, etc. And they said, Gary, should I even bother going to school? And Gary's mouth dropped. He was like, what do you mean, should you even bother going to school? He goes, well, basically all I would want to do by going to school is go create a network of people. I wouldn't even go for the education. I'd go to see who I could meet, maybe go for a year or two, and then go start a business. Should I even bother going to MIT, Stanford, or Brown, a school that none of us could get into? Should I even bother going? Or should I just go to Silicon Valley and figure out how to start a business? Go get a business loan instead of a school loan and go make this thing happen. Guys, these are 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old very bright kids who are challenging the universities and the institutions of this world and saying, is this even worth doing anymore? This is where our country and our world is going to, guys, right? Everything is moving online. We happen to promote a food company that's very quick, very cheap, and possibly free online. Are you taking advantage of it? Are you looking at all of the opportunities that you have and the cheap advertising dollars that you could spend simply by just paying the cell phone bill that you have and using the power of that device, using the power of social media, using the power of your face and your brand to get things out there, guys? And you might have a few views in the beginning. You just keep doing it. Gary said in the very beginning, no one was watching, but he just kept like clockwork. Every day was a new Gary V wine review. And guys, these kids today, everything they do is on these. We grew up with this. They're growing up on these. So the future buying habits of everyone that we know under the age of, 23, 24, is going to be through this. Is going to be not even on their laptops, not even on my iMac that I have. It's all going to be here. We can look at the automobile. We can look at the plane as some of the biggest, most influential inventions or commodities that we have. This is probably bigger than any of those things because of the affordability of it and the fact that everyone has it and they're on it all the time. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope you get it. I hope you understand it. More content is going to be coming out soon about this concept, right? And creating a brand. What is creating your brand? Not just Vi's brand, your brand, because people are buying from you and they're buying from your brand and your website, right? You're driving them to your brand. That's the concept and the ownership that I want us all to have, right? So guys, more content, more training is going to be coming out soon. Love all of you. We'll talk soon.